Okay, so you're live here on Questa TV. This is the Rundown Show. Barbara Ruby Blair, the lady who was sharing her story on weight loss, lost over 56 kg within 6 months. Just telling you, that kind of food to eat, people are not happy. So that's Barbara before and Barbara now. This is crazy. She's worked very hard and she's looking very pretty. I'm sure this story is going to inspire you. If you really want to lose, then next week when she comes, you will have to take your pen and paper and make notes so you can lose and be slim and sexy, like the young man in the studio with me. The young man in the studio who took DKB's girlfriend, you know, in the movie, and DKB beat him. Dennis Nana Jamina, aka KiDi, is here with me. KiDi, how's it going?
I'm good, bro.
Okay, so before we start our conversation with KiDi, we've got some messages. Miss Flavor, are you ready?
Yes, Yaw. So we have a message from Abigail. It's actually for Barbara, but unfortunately Barbara has to leave and she'll be back next week to answer all your questions. She wants to know if Barbara did the keto diet. Is whatever she did, is it anything to do with the keto diet? She wants an answer from Barbara. Unfortunately, she's not here, so we will give her the answer once we get a hold of Barbara for next week.
Okay, all right, definitely we'll stop
Over
by
to you.
and put those questions to Barbara when she gets back on set next week, Sunday. All right, so KiDi is here. KiDi, you've made a lot of money in music, I guess.
We're surviving, God's grace.
So let's go back a bit. 2015, winner MTN hit Maker reality show. Prior to that, what were you doing?
I was a student. I was in school, Legon, studying, and then I was doing gigs. I mean, here and there. Everywhere there is music, where I could like perform and get a little coin.
There's music in your family.
No.
Who inspired you to sing?
I won't say like anybody in my family per se. Like, I don't know how it happened, but I grew up loving music. Like, my dad used to like play all of these Daddy Lumbo records, Kojenchi records, and every time there's entertainment in school, I found myself singing some of these songs. I used to listen to all the Chris Browns and Ushers and Neo. So I don't know how it happened, but I grew up absolutely loving music.
Who was the first person to tell you that, I think you can sing, I think you can be a star?
His name is Brahima. I don't know where he is right now, but he was like the youth choir leader back in.
Okay, hold on. You're not telling me that you're in the choir.
No, I was. I absolutely was. I wasn't even in the choir. I just happened to sing at a church graduation ceremony.
Wow.
I wasn't even part of the choir. It was just like, oh, the children's service are graduating to the main service, so we just perform a song together. So I led the choir. We put together a choir for that moment, and I sang a song, and then boom. It was like, Charlie, I feel like you have something. Do you know you have something? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just singing my thing. It's like, no, you have something. You have to build on it. You have to like make yourself, train yourself, practice, and make sure you become the best at this thing. So.
Okay, so what informed the genre of music? High life.
That was a long journey. That was a long journey of self-evaluation. Because when I started, before MZ Maker, I used to be an R&B artist. I was known for, if I say known, like nobody knew me, but I mean, the little people that used to listen to me knew me for my R&B and soul genre. But as I grew up, I realized that you needed to be realistic on the ground. We live in Ghana. We live in a place where R&B only is appreciated like in the car. People listen to R&B in the car and say, oh, he has a nice voice. But I needed my music to be more than just a nice voice. I needed to like break bounds. I needed to make my music heard worldwide. And I had to like find that middle ground where I could not compromise my talent at the same time give the people what they wanted. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so if you were an R&B person, who was your favorite R&B artist?
Richie. I used to, back in SS, I used to listen to me. Richie was a god. He's still a god to me. Like R&B god, Chase from Ghana. And then, of course, the Chris Browns, the Ushers. I used to listen to. Unless Chris Brown didn't drop a song, I'll go to Internet Cafe and go and download it and make noise. You know those days, we didn't have iPhone and things. Internet Cafe, go and pay for 30 minutes and download all the Chris Brown new songs out to make sure I get, like, you know.
Which is your favorite Chris Brown's all-time music for you?
Oof, this is tough. I won't lie to you, this is tough. Maybe I'll choose Say Goodbye.
Say
Never
goodbye.
Right time to say goodbye.
No, hold on. I didn't ask you to sing. But I'm now going to ask you to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready,
Wait,
this is Say Goodbye.
No. I think I want to change my mind. Say Goodbye, and then between Chris Brown and Usher, Say Goodbye, and then maybe
Okay, so why don't you allow us to choose?
Okay, all right.
So,
I hope I can sing what you choose though. So.
Well, because these are your favorite, artists, so you should know. In fact, I think what we'll do is that give me 30 seconds of the Chris Brown one and 30 seconds of the Usher one, and then the publisher decide which one is best.
Okay.
So let's start with the Chris Brown one.
Baby, come here and sit down, let's talk. I got a lot to say, so I guess I'll stop by. Saying that I love you, but you understand you and being no walk in the park of us. I swear I don't wanna take a minute, you will understand when I finish. Yeah, and I don't wanna see you cry, and I don't wanna be the one to tell you a lie. So how do you let go when you just don't know what's on the other side of the door when you walking out? Talk about it.
That one was called
Say Goodbye.
Say Goodbye. Say Goodbye. Okay, and the Usher one.
There's always that one person that will always have your heart. You'll never see it coming 'cause you're blinded from the start. Knew that sure that one for me is clear for everyone to see. My baby, ooh, you would always be my boo.
And what's the title of that?
My boo, featuring Alicia Keys.
My boo. Okay. All right. So now you tell us, which one is your favorite? Well, of course, he killed both of them. He
If you
killed
leave me,
both
I'll
of them.
sing like a whole 2 album of Chris Brown and Usher.
Then we know we're close.
Don't dare me.
I'm not daring you.
I
I'm not
used to
daring
love,
you.
love,
So
love,
you join us. You join the conversation. If you're on Twitter at Real Yaw Sakyi. And Miss Flavor, what is the WhatsApp number again?
That number only for today
Yes.
is so it's 055 055-616-8372.
Okay, I think you missed one
I've
number.
missed one.
0551 618
8372.
Okay, so 0551
yes,
618 372, right?
Okay.
Okay, so KiDi just killed 2 songs. Chris Brown, Say Goodbye, and Usher, My Boo. Which one is your favorite? You can join also via Twitter.
share my
Now,
favorite?
KiDi, let's talk about music in all. I mean, your expectations when you walked into Hitmaker, you won. And now that you've been doing this for the past 5 years or so.
3 years.
I mean, three years, professionally, we should say. Have you succeeded in the things that you want to do?
This is a question that is tricky. I mean, I'm happy that I'm where I am. I'm really, really grateful because I came from nothing and I'm here. At the same time, it's not enough. Like, I haven't even reached half of where I see myself going. So I would say, I mean, I'm happy for how far I've come and how far I'm yet to go. But there's so much more to do. There's so much I have left to do in this world, and that I haven't even achieved a half or quarter of what I'm capable
Well,
of.
that's interesting. I mean, some people will see us, oh, KiDi is very, very talented. KiDi is doing very well. KiDi has a lot of cars, a lot of girlfriends. But you tell us that you've not even achieved half of what you want to do. No, so you give me a picture. Where do you want to be? Like, what's the target?
I mean, the moment that I'll feel like I've made it is if I'm able to sell out a place like Wembley Stadium.
Ooh.
And not just sell the place out. I mean, people can sell the place out, but I want the crowd
With
to
you as the
chant-
headline
Yes,
artist.
to chant my lyrics. Like, not just sing, they should chant it. Like, the beat should stop and people will be crying, chanting my songs. And
Wow.
I'll feel like, wow, I have arrived.
What does it take to get there?
So much work, so much sacrifice, teamwork. Like, you have no idea that people feel like you can have talent and then be all you want to be. Talent, yeah, it's good to have talent, it's a starting ground, but talent is never enough. Like, so many people that have talent out there, you need a talent, you need a good team. You need to have amazing work ethic, discipline. Like, there are days where you're just like, you don't feel like being in the studio, but you have to get up and go make music. There are times you don't feel like performing, but you have to perform. Sometimes you don't feel like being in an interview, but you have to go and do it. Like, all of these sacrifices and all of these work, discipline and the work ethic is supposed to get you there. And then, I mean, consistency, because that's one of the things that has made all the great people great. The fact that you didn't do one and go and sleep. You kept coming every year, giving you good music. So.
How many tracks do you have?
Right now, I probably have, minus the album, I released like about 6 songs.
Isn't that impressive? I mean, to think that you have 6 tracks and you're where you are today, you're on all the big stages. You have a lot to say thank you to God for.
Yes,
right?
like it's amazing. I mean, even when I had only 2 big songs, I was everywhere. And when I come back to bed, I'm like, wow, God, like, is this you? Because, I mean, people have to work so hard to have like a catalog of songs before they can able to be on certain stages. But I had only 2 songs. It took me to the world before like all the other songs started coming in. And I mean, I have too much to be grateful for.
Okay, so in business, they say do SWOT analysis. You look at your strengths, you look at your weaknesses, you look at the threat. Now, in this space, let me talk about Kwame Eugene for a bit. I mean, both of you are on the same record label. What's the difference between you and Kwame Eugene?
It's Kwame and me.
Apart from
I
the
mean,
name.
it's Kwame.
Apart from the name.
He's dark skin, I'm light skin.
Stop it.
He's a rock star, I'm a goddamn sugar. Like, there's so many, I can list so many differences.
No, stop.
He wears size 41, I wear size 42.
And his girlfriend's name is this, and your girlfriend. I know.
He has a girlfriend, I'm single. Like,
Stop it.
We can go on and on and on.
Okay. No, but seriously though, both of you are high life artists. What differentiates between you and him?
I don't know what makes him him. I mean, he can only answer that question, but I can only answer for myself.
Okay.
What makes me me is, I feel like, even if I'm singing on Asokwa beats, as well too, I put soul in everything. Even Asokwa, you hear the soul in it. I think that's what makes me the soul. I mean, people are like, I like the way you sing. Everything you sing is personal, like it's emotional. I feel the pain in it. Like that's me. That's me. But the thing is, you see, there can be a lot of people doing the same genre of music, and then everybody can actually be a god. I mean, there was an era of Daddy Luma and Kodre together, and both of them are untouchable legends. So I mean, it's unfortunate that Ghana we have such a small space where it's always supposed to be, oh, what this and this, why are they doing the same thing? But elsewhere we have like 20 top R&B artists all doing R&B and succeeding. We have over 50 hip-hop artists. Everybody's making hip-hop music and succeeding. So I don't think it's a question of what's so different about. We can both be doing the same genre and still be gods in our own regard. So.
All right, so let's come back to the SWOT now. What would you say is your biggest strength?
In music-wise or
in
generally?
music?
My soul. What's
your weakness? Apart from the girls.
My weakness is fresh bread.
Constipation.
Fresh bread. If you want to kill me, just use fresh bread. Oh, I'll follow you.
Yes.
That would be hard. I feel like I've been able to overcome most of my weaknesses. And so right now, I probably don't have a weakness that I can think of. I used to be so shy. I'm still shy. Before I get on stage, you see me
shy?
Yes. That's why I always wear glasses. Like, people don't realize everywhere I go, I've always covered my eyes. I'm too shy. But people can believe me because like, you perform on stage, how can you be shy?
That's true.
On stage, I'm different. In real life, I'm very reserved.
Okay, so let's still go back to the SWOT. Okay, there are all its opportunities. Clearly, I mean, the opportunities are there. I mean, there's big market. You've crossed, borders. You're in Nigeria, all over the place. Let's talk about threats. Who is your biggest threat in this country?
I don't have a threat. If you put it, threat is a very serious word. I don't have
musically.
A threat. No, I don't have a threat. I don't see anybody as a threat. I don't see anybody as competition. Because the moment I start to see anybody as a threat, every action I take is to counter them. If I see somebody as competition, everything I do is because they've done something. I want to overdo it. No, I've realized that the only person, I don't know about other people, but my philosophy is being in my path, staying in my lane, and having positive energy for myself. So I never have to see this guy as competition, because the moment he does something, I want to go and do it over him, and that's not healthy. I mean, that's not. So I see myself as the only person that I have to overcome every time.
Let's talk about the music industry. Like you said, before you started, and now you've been doing this professionally for the past 3 years. What would you say? People ask you, how is the music industry like? What do you tell them?
It's the truth. There's a truth and there's a lie.
Yes.
I mean, if you ask for the lie, I'll tell you, hey.
No, tell me the truth.
Let me start from the lie so that when I enter the truth, you appreciate it. The lie is like, hey, bro, we are living life. And the truth is, this industry is fickle. Today you're here, tomorrow you're gone. So it's a matter of not going in that same path and making sure you're here today, gone tomorrow. There's a bigger task to stay consistent, and that's what we work for. That's all we work for, being consistent in the industry.
Okay. I'm told Flavor's got some messages for us. Take it away, Flavor.
So all the messages are for KiDi Yaw. Unfortunately, nobody is in love with you. All the women are in love with KiDi. So I have Isabella here. She says that she loves you so much, KiDi. She loves your music. And keep it up. She loves your music. And also, there is, between the 2 songs that you sang, there's David that he says he loves the first one more than the second one. And there's Jifa. She says she's from the Western region. She says, big ups to KiDi. You're looking extra cute today. And who else? There's a new one coming in. I'm so sorry, y'all. Nobody thinks you're cute today. It's all for KiDi.
That's fine. That's fine.
The other, he says, hi, KiDi. How are you doing? So yeah, take it away.
Okay, all right. So I think I've got some messages here as well. This one says yada 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 yada. Okay. I'm really enjoying the conversation. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I need to sort this. I have a lot of messages and they keep mixing it up. So I'll come back and read the message. So let's talk about. You said the truth. It's not all the things we see are real. Give us examples.
Not even like real per se, but people have a certain perception of how they feel musicians live. I mean, if you compare our lives to musicians elsewhere in the rest of the world, like they drive Lamborghinis and Ferraris and like they can afford to live in mansions, but if you come down here, it's not the same. Like a musician can be a top artist in Ghana and he probably still cannot be able to afford a brand new Mercedes-Benz or something, because we live in an industry where the only streams of income for an artist is probably through a show or an endorsement. So you're not really making money from people using royalties, people using your music, people.
Oh, there's Gamro.
Well, I haven't received money from Gamro, so
wow.
I'm talking for myself.
Maybe Richie hasn't told you.
Oh, I probably would have. He would have told me.
Oh, okay.
So that's a very huge issue, because I mean there are people in the world that have made only one big songs and they're settled for life because royalties keep coming in. And then elsewhere here, you have to like keep making music to survive. The moment you stop making commercial, the moment you stop making good music,
you go
that's
hungry.
it. You go. That's why you see most of the musicians who are like big and then now like it's like because you are only as relevant as your last hit. So you always have to be on your toes, constantly on your toes. Otherwise, you slumber, you're left back.
What's the place for beef in music?
Beef, I mean, for hip hop, it's very understandable because most of hip hop was built on beef, like people rapping because this guy did something. I'm trying to tell him my peace of mind. So, I mean, in the hip hop world, beefing is what they do. It's like it's a normal thing. The way high life people like to sing about love and things, hip hop people, they're built around beef. So, I mean, they're allowed.
So you don't see the high life musicians beefing?
Those days they used to beef, and somebody was saying, yeah. You know, they used to do that, but now it's like singers are trying to focus on making themselves big more than beefing. It's rappers that want to lyrically like impress, so they have to put the bars and then you know, it's cool.
So from what you've come to learn in music, a rapper in Ghana and a singer in Ghana, who has longevity? Who will be here for a very long time to come?
This question is, if you asked me this question like a few years back, it would have been easy. But now it's not so easy. Because then there's somebody like Sarkodie. He's been here for God knows how long. And he's a legendary rapper.
Well, he's been here for about 10 years.
Over 10 years, because I'm sure he started way before 10 years and he's still here. He's still Sarkodie when he drops fire. And I hear like arguments in town, people saying, oh, rappers, they're on check. Because what can you rap about for your whole career? Exactly. But there are people that have been here and disprove that fact, like Sarko, like I keep saying. But ideally, people think singers have like that longer lifespan.
But KiDi, won't you agree with those people? Because you just mentioned Sarko. You know, I think it's a numbers game. But if I asked you to list high life musicians. I'm sure we're going to get about 10 on this table. So won't you say that that's a confirmation of what people think, that high life musicians will probably be here for a long time?
But I personally don't think it's an issue of the genre or the type of music you make. I feel like there's a lot more that goes into longevity than the genre. Because you can probably be a jazz musician and be here for 10 years. It's all about not just focusing on the music and like I can rap, I'm a hard rapper, I can spit bars. It's about, like, there's one thing that I learned way growing up, that there's a difference between Jay-Z and then the other rappers. Jay-Z is not just a rapper, he's a musician. Other rappers are trying to impress that I can rap, so they go to the studio and spit hard bars, while Jay-Z can rap, but he still knows when to calm down and make music. You get it? So it's not an issue of the genre, it's an issue of a lot of things, the branding, lots of marketing that goes into it to provide longevity than rap or high life.
Okay. Do you know a lady called Jay Deroby?
Lady? Is it not a lady? Hey.
Is that Jay Deroby?
He's not a lady. That's all artist, a guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
In my life, me no want far, you know far.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey, you can't
Well,
this
he says,
lady.
please can you tell him I'm watching? Wow. Okay.
Shout out to my boy
I'm so sorry.
Jerobi. Shout out to Jerobi.
Okay.
Jerobi said you're a girl.
Boss, I beg. I'm so sorry. I guess maybe I got confused because I've got Deborah online. Hello, Deborah. Deborah, are you online? Okay, she couldn't stay. Ras Mako says, I'm feeling KiDi rough. And Majwa, you do know Majwa?
I know plenty Madras.
Okay, Majwa says, KiDi, I love your dressing, always on point. I still love his music, Thunder. Scooter is already in the studio, just killed 2 songs by Chris Brown and Usher with one voice. Majwa again is like, oh, nice show. Hey, KiDi and dressing. He is always on point with his dressing. Nice voice too, Charlie.
Thanks.
Drop your number. Drop your number. And it's always to say, he is so good. Hey, Charlie, this is a problem.
There's always plenty.
Charlie, there's always plenty. Benny Tundra. You know Benny Tundra?
Wow, that looks like, I can imagine what the person looks like.
Really. It said, I'm enjoying the show. But also watch.
What's her name?
What's her name? Why do people do these things? Bosu, can you give me... Okay, no, I won't read this one. Anyway. All right, so is Deborah back online? Okay. I think that you and I can be here for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
have so much to talk about.
We cannot exhaust the conversation. But give me a picture of the next 5 years. If I bring you back on the set, what do you think we'll be talking about?
We'll be talking about, oh, so yeah, I heard you sold out this show in this country. How did that go? How did that come about? Or I heard you signed this endorsement with these people. How did you meet them? Oh, you're on this guy's album. Wow, your album went #1 here. Wow, how did that happen? Like, this is how I'm projecting my next 5 years to be. I want that 5 years time. Anybody who's making an album in Ghana, in Africa, if you don't have a KiDi verse on it, it's not complete. If you're having a show and KiDi's not on the bill, I think I'm on top. But like, I'm trying to build myself to that level, and we're steady building.
There's a kid watching us right now who you are like a god in his life or her life, want to be like KiDi, want to sing. What are the lessons? What would you tell the person to do?
I'd ask you to find yourself first before you ever try to sell your product to the world, because now, because of social media, every single day when I pick up my phone, I see loads of talents. I see an overflux of people who can sing. So you need to find a special way of selling your product. Like if you are selling Gary and everybody is selling Gary and Anolo and Karaba, you need to find a way to package your Gary to make it attractive. So if you're a singer out there and you're watching, you can sing. So are like 1,000 other people that can sing. You need to find a way to make people listen to what you're singing.
Before you leave us, would you date your friend's ex?
My friend's ex. These questions are not easy to answer, to be honest. Like,
why?
They are not straightforward answers because there's always like conditions.
Pause. Deborah, I think that you really want to talk to KiDi. So, Deborah, talk to us.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Deborah. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Nungwa.
Nungwa?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just around the corner from here. I'm sure KiDi can visit you. Yeah, talk to us.
I just want to say hi to KiDi.
Oh, hi, Deborah. Hi. How's your Sunday
I really
going?
like your music.
Thank you so much, Deborah.
Yeah.
How's
I
your
really
Sunday
like your
going?
dressing too. I'm really a fan.
Oh, my dressing, thank you. I mean, some
Yeah.
summer shorts. So bad you can't see my shorts,
Oh, no,
but
you can start. You can start. Just go up some more.
You guys,
you see my shorts? You think because I'm wearing white shirt, you think I'm wearing some jeans and no, swear.
very nice, very nice. I really like your music.
Thank you so much. God bless you so much, Deborah.
Okay, keep on.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Deborah, take care. Bye. Thank you. Why is it difficult for you to answer that?
Because there's always conditions. There's always loopholes, a way around it.
So what you're saying is that
It is possible, but
it's possible.
because of sentiment, sometimes it's not. But ideally, it's not advisable.
Okay.
But certain things can happen that can actually make it open.
Guess what? I've got two people in the studio. They have answers for this question. KiDi, thank you very much for coming to the
All right,
studio.
thank you for having
we
me.
definitely have to do this again.
Sure
I
thing,
really
sure
enjoyed
thing.
myself
Sure
talking to
thing,
you,
sure
and
thing.
it's just 30 minutes, and time has gone so fast talking to KiDi. Let's take a break. We'll return, and I've got two fantastic personalities in the studio. Nana Frema and Dick Dake.